The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Here's Ford on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Tank. 11 MT tank.
Motioning the tight end now. Irving here from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. That.
Once again, Irving. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Burrow from the gun. Diving right side. Got it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
12, 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 45 on second down. That'll be complete to Ford. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Their opening drive continues. First and 10 now from the 39.
11, 11, 11, 11.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Let's get set.
Here's the give to Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Burrow out of the shotgun. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. First and 10 now from the 30. Straight to the air is Richardson. On target to Downs. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Motion man sent left. Richardson now on first and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. First down throw here from Richardson. Setting up the running back screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to him. Takes out a one-stop. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out in third and short.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go.
Right back to Irving now. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go.
On the give, this is Irving. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got it over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
First down, Burrow to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at first down here. Play action with Richardson. He's going to push one deep down. This is caught inside the 15. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
On 1, ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 11. Dot.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. He throws a bullet deep to the... That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one's complete over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 now. That pass complete to Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
He'll throw it yet again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success. Those
poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep the quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. To throw, Richardson. Dumps it off to his running back. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's out near midfield and still going. Past the 35. 20. 15. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
They send a man in motion. Working inside the red zone. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's get set. God.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Connects with Bateman. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Gun. God. God.
Burrow from the gun. Irving hauls it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Gets this to Bateman. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw again, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Trying for it with Burrow. That's cut beyond the marker. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Butker with the extra point. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 27. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has it downfield, working the left. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st down throw here from Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
11. Let's get set.
Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Harrison Butler set to kick off.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
They're set up at the 35 now. Richardson now on 1st and 10. That one's complete, right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. On the move, headed right. And that one's unsuccessful.
A little bit of chaos, right? When the play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Here's a give up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. What's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Richardson. On target to downs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
On 2, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for
Gun,
first
gun.
and 10.
To hot.
Irving on the inside give. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Here we go, here we go. To hot.
From the 48. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On fine, ready?
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. To hot.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, here's Burrow. That'll be complete to Ford. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting
Here we
through
go.
guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Colts regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Oh man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. From the 28. Brought in right side. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense to the line for second down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with 4th and short.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Ford on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackling. On that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go now.
Now a carry by Irving. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Colts are going to get the football inside the enemy 40. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
This, our last play of the quarter. Taylor now, up the middle. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter.
That's the end of the
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Colts football, and they know they're only 1 quarter away from advancing here.